Hey guys, it's Dasha. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is part of Bookmas, of course. And today I'm going to be doing the Ringing in the New Year tag again. This tag was created by my very good friend Ray. Please go check out her video. I will link it down below. I did this last year and I absolutely loved it. I love the questions. I think they're so fun and I haven't seen these in any other tags, so I always love sitting down and thinking about these. I also have a playlist with other Bookmas videos linked down below if you are curious, because I have been posting a lot in December, so don't forget to go check that out. But otherwise, let's get into the tag, shall we? The first question is, what is the best book or series you've read in 2021? I have an answer for both. Well, kind of. I posted a video with the best books of the year. You can go check that out right up here. So I had a very hard time, as I mentioned in that video, picking like favorite books or best books, and my answer flip-flops actually for like the best book title between The Killing Moon by N.K. Jemisin and Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse, because I loved both of them so much. Killing Moon I read at the beginning of the year, so by the time that I read this, it kind of like the excitement wore off a little bit, so I was like, this is my new favorite. Friendship ended with The Killing Moon. But then I keep thinking about The Killing Moon and I love it, so I'm gonna say both of them. But as for series, I would say in terms of completed series, the Ray Bearer duology by Jordan Ifueko was absolutely phenomenal. Both books got 4 or 4.5 stars from me, which is pretty high praise for a series. I thought both books were great, so whimsical and fairy tale-like and just unlike anything I've ever read. And in terms of completed series, they both just did such a good job at tying up any loose storylines. I thought the characters were great. Everything about those two books was just phenomenal. What a great series. The next question is, what authors have you discovered this year that you want to read more from? I have a few, of course, because I'm annoying. Robin Hobb is a big one. She has a huge expansive Realm of the Elderling series, and in it there are like tons of trilogies and quartets, so I will definitely be continuing on in that world. But I also want to say Angela Davis. I read Are Prisons Obsolete on my best books of the year list. I absolutely love this, and I will definitely be picking up more books from her. I know she has quite a few, all of them nonfiction, and I can't wait to hear more of her thoughts because she's so eloquent. This book was so short, but it said everything it needed to say, and I just have fallen in love with how she presents her ideas, what she has to say, and how she says it, so I'm definitely excited to read more from her. The next question is, what is the best book to movie or TV show adaptation you watched? Unfortunately, I'm not like a movie or TV person necessarily. I know that's so weird. So I haven't watched a lot. Like I started Shadow and Bone, but I never even finished it. I meant to watch The Wheel of Time. I'm gonna get to it at some point, probably. So I think my answer for this is actually gonna be like book series to game. I started Witcher 3 Wild Hunt recently, and I have been hooked. I've spent so much time on that game. It is not healthy. I haven't read the book series yet or watched the Netflix show, but when it comes to the video game, I'm obsessed. I'm hooked. I am a simp for Geralt. Something about a man with white hair and a sword just gets me, and I'm just absolutely obsessed, and I can't wait to continue in the franchise, but for now I'm gonna keep going with the video game. It's absolute perfection. Definitely like top 2 games I've ever played in my life. I love it. The next question is, have your reading tastes changed at all, or have you explored anything new? I can definitely say I've read more nonfiction this year than I ever have. If you're interested, I have a whole stats video where I talk about everything bookish in terms of numbers, so I will link that up here, of course. But if you're interested, nonfiction was my 3rd most read genre. Horror was my 2nd most read, so that was also new for me because I only read a little bit of horror prior to this year, and I'm really proud of myself for just reading more different things. Fantasy is still my most read genre because it's my most loved, but I'm glad that I definitely branched out a little bit, read a few more different genres that I normally wouldn't have, including historical fiction and literary fiction. So I'm very proud of myself. I definitely branched out and my reading has changed a little bit. The next question is my favorite character or ship that I've read. When it comes to characters, there are a few. In my Winter Essentials tag, I do cry about a few characters if you're interested, because the question was pick one favorite character and I can't listen to directions. If I had to pick a few, Fitz from Robin Hobb's Farseer trilogy, Sweet Baby. Everyone in Black Sun is absolute perfection. They're all hot. They're all amazing. I love them all. When it comes to ships, I'm not someone that normally ships, but for some reason, I went absolutely feral over Roma and Juliet from These Violent Delights. I can't explain it. It made me feel like I was reading fan fiction back in high school and I was just sitting in bed like squealing and like, oh my god, the tension, it was so good. So I would definitely say these two. Can't wait to read the sequel and have my heart torn out of my chest. I'm excited to see what happens, but yeah, for some reason this really worked for me in terms of the relationship. Maybe I love lovers to enemies to lovers again. Maybe I just love that tension and the drama. I do love drama. The next question is, have you started planning your 2022 TBR and how many books do you plan to read? Of course, I am a planner at heart. In terms of the specific books and TBR, I do have a video that is up. Go check it out. I did 22 books for 2022. I love when things come full circle like that. In terms of numerical goal, 52 books, I'm keeping it at that. Again, I have a goals video. Wow, I'm tying in a lot of videos into this. Like I said, there's a Bookmas playlist. You should go through it. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I kept my goal at 52 again for 2022. I think it's just a pretty easy goal for me to achieve, even in line with my other goals. A book a week is still crazy, so I would be very happy with myself if I achieve that goal. And I think between the books on that 22 for 2022 TBR and my goal, I think I'm gonna have a very good reading year. The next question is, will you participate in any reading challenges or readathons? Absolutely. In terms of reading challenges, absolutely. I would love to try to do Buzzwordathon again because I failed in 2021, but it's okay, we'll pick ourselves back up. If you haven't seen it, Kayla from Books and Lala made a video announcing Buzzwordathon. Basically every month there is one word that kind of encapsulates a theme that comes up often in book titles. So I'll link her announcement video if you want more details, but basically I'm going to try to do that every single month, at least read one book that fits her theme. Readathons, I'm a huge fan of readathons. I have my own now with Ray and Robin, the Game of Tomes readathon. We're doing our full month-long round in March. Keep your eye out for that. I'm so excited. We've started kind of planning a little bit and like thinking of what's gonna happen, and I'm so excited. Oh my god, I love that whole project. I've had so much fun with it so far. As for other readathons, like Bookoplathon, Magical Readathon are two that I absolutely love doing. I've done them the last few years and I've had a ton of fun, so I'm looking forward to see what happens with those and any other ones that catch my eye. And finally, the last question is, any bookish resolutions for the new year or life resolutions? When it comes to bookish resolutions, again, I've made a video talking about my goals for the year, but in general, it boils down to read longer and more difficult books. I want to push myself to not be intimidated by things like the size of the book or by how long it's going to take, because I'm like itching to get to my goal. I really want to focus on reading those longer, more difficult books and just train myself to maybe read a little bit slower, maybe read a little bit less, but sit down and really absorb whatever I'm reading. And there's absolutely no pressure to get through number of books. It's completely arbitrary, and anyone that tells you otherwise is lying, okay? Whether you read one book a month or 50, as long as you're reading, I am so happy for you. When it comes to my personal life, I don't really have specific resolutions. I just try to, I don't know, I feel like with the pandemic and things, I just want to like relax, enjoy what I have, enjoy where I am, just achieve inner peace, because it's been a wild 2 years. So I'm just gonna, you know, take it a day at a time, see what happens, and whatever happens happens. Basically, I'm not like planning these grand things. I just want to survive and be happy. That sounds so depressing, but like it's been a wild 2 years, so I don't really want to make any grand life goals and plans in case shit hits the fan again, because it's about to where I live, and I just want to feel joy again. Anyways, that was it, friends. I hope you enjoyed. If you have not ever seen this tag, or if you haven't done it yet, I tag you. Please go check out Ray's video. I love this tag. She puts so much work into this. I love it. And go check out Ray in general, because she's fantastic and I love her. Like I said, Bookmas is linked down below. I have a whole playlist with all my videos. Go check it out. I loved sitting down and talking about my reading year, so it'd be fun if you check those out too. Other than that, I have my social media linked down below. You guys can come talk to me there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!